I'm talking about the fact that we expose our kids to too much nonsense. These kids are growing up way too fast, and it's absolutely not okay. When I see these little kids twerking, when I see them wearing provocative clothing, when I see them doing clearly adult things, I always go in the comment sections because I'm curious. And there be way too many black people in these comment sections condoning this crap. Why? Why are we so lost? Just why?
It's not a game, it's a rage thing.
Some pretty interesting conversation with some kids lately, and that is why I'm bringing you this video today, just to get this out of the way, because like I already know I'm gonna get some comments about this because I've been approached about this before. A lot of y'all tend to have a problem with my delivery, but quite frankly I don't give a fuck. I don't give a flying fushette, because at the end of the day I said what the fuck I said, I meant what the fuck I said, and I'll say it again. Also, please keep in mind that a lot of the reason that a lot of you keep doing the shit that you do or allowing the stupid shit that you see go on is because no one is telling you the way I'm telling you. Everyone want to sugarcoat. Everyone want to be politically correct. I don't want to live in politically correct America. We gotta call a spade a motherfucking spade. And if something is bad, something is wrong, if something is detrimental, it needs to be called out. The trash needs to be taken out accordingly at all times. So that's why everything I'm gonna say in this video is probably gonna rub some people the wrong way, but to be quite honest with you, m'paquet, because at the end of the day we ain't shit as adults, okay? And we've allowed the world to get to a point where it's normalized to be sexualizing children. It's normal for these kids to be active at such a young age. And I just can't understand. I can't fathom how none of us find this a problem. Why does anyone not want to talk about the fact that these kids are active at such a young age? It's like it gets worse every couple of years. There's no reason I should be hearing stories of 10-year-olds, 11-year-olds, 12-year-olds or whatever getting their innocence taken away at such a young age. Especially when it happens to be by like way older people who are like over the age of 18. What in the world possesses you over as an adult? Okay, as a full-fledged adult to go take advantage of a child. And I understand maybe the kid may not be kicking, screaming, bound, or whatever the case may be. I don't know why, but a lot of people like to make the excuse of, oh, well, I liked it. This happened to me. And, you know, at this point, it's normal, especially when it comes to boys. And it's disgusting. I really hate the fact that there's literal adult women out here having intercourse with children, touching children, little boys, taking their innocence away. And then these boys grow up talking about, oh,
Well, I mean, it happened to me. It's okay. Well, boys have to do this.
Oh, it's normal. This is how you teach them.
what? Who the fuck told y'all that? Where y'all get this from? No, that's sexual abuse. Call it what the fuck it is. I realized that this was a legitimate problem when I did a reaction on my Instagram channel. Yes, at one point I was doing just like dedicated reactions for Instagram, and I did a reaction to Little Boosie, was it, talking about how he basically had like an adult woman perform fellatio or some sort of act on his child. And I was just sitting there like, what the fuck? Like, the thing is, when I reposted it, everyone in my comment section was disgusted. However, there was this one dude that I know of back in college that came commenting, talking about some,
Oh, well, this is how I lost my stuff. Well, this is okay. This is normal. This is how you teach a man.
the fact that this type of person would be raising a child someday was more alarming than anything. And the fact that he really thought that it was okay to publicize this type of comment is just absolutely ridiculous and disgusting. It is not okay to have anyone perform acts on a child that is underage. I don't give a fuck. That is sexual abuse. Like, seriously, this is pretty much rape. Like, you can't do that. That is not okay. Like, of course, we know a lot of this happens to girls, but we need to really address the whole fact that it happens to too many boys at this point, and men are sitting here rationalizing this behavior. I can't blame the boys, because boys are boys, and most boys, children, okay, children do not know any better. But as an adult, if you are a parent sitting here letting your kid engage in all types of acts and stuff like that, that's a problem, and you need to burn in hell along with the person that you're letting do this nonsense to. That you're letting do this nonsense to your child. This is fucking disgusting. I can't tell you how many times I've heard like my guy friends like, oh yeah,
I lost my virginity in Haiti to some lady. She was babysitting me. She was like 22 when I was 11.
what? And they be thinking this shit funny. They think it's okay. And I'm just like, this is not okay. Like, it's not okay at all. And I really hope that you don't let your son go through the same thing. It really bothers me that we got little kids out here on TikTok, on Instagram, on social media as a whole, twerking, wearing provocative clothing. Okay, like why the fuck did Fashion Nova think it was okay to even come out with a kids line and people condoning this mess? This is a problem. Everyone wants to sit up and advocate for everything else that blames other people, but nobody want to pay attention to what happens in their fucking backyard. There was way too many black people in these comment sections of Fashion Nova and all these other shitty ass brands making provocative clothing for kids.
Oh, that's cute.
When I see these little kids twerking, when I see them wearing provocative clothing, when I see them doing clearly adult things, I always go in the comment sections because I'm curious. And there be way too many black people in these comment sections condoning this crap. Why? Why are we so lost? Just why? And it's not even just black people. It's us as adults, period.
Oh, well, I don't see anything wrong with it. My daughter wear this all the time.
I don't see anything wrong with it. I let my son touch strippers' butts all the time.
Oh, this is not bad. This happened to me when I was 10.
It is bad. It will always be bad. Just because it happens to you does not make it less horrible. The sexualizing of children needs to stop. There's no reason why these little kids know what the fuck WAP means. And I know a lot of people, and I definitely can agree to an extent, will say, okay, well, we need to do better in terms of these artists. These artists shouldn't be making these types of songs. They shouldn't be out here, pushing these types of ideologies to the community, especially when they know kids are watching. I get it, but at the end of the day, these people are adults. Okay, they are adults, and they're gonna do what they want. Okay, me making this video, you complaining about it is not going to stop them from making these videos. They're not about to go turn around and make Kumbaya, This Little Light of Mine, Amazing Grace songs. They're just not. We are adults. We listen to it because at the end of the day, we can gauge what's right from wrong. We know what we want to do, what we don't want to do, etc. But when you're sitting there, you have kids listening to this, you're sitting here perpetuating this, you having them twerk to this shit on TikTok, you having them wearing these little booty shorts, crop tops, chokers and shit, and you got them doing this shit on the internet for everybody to see, that's when it becomes a fucking problem. There's no fucking reason why these kids need to know what WAP means. Only WAP I want to hear out of a kid's mouth is the one that is in Creole. Okay? All my Haitians know what WAP means. WAP means going to. Like in this case, WAP, si spon fait grimace. In other words, you're going to stop doing that bullshit. You're going to stop with this WAP shit. Why these kids out here singing WAP? Just why? WAP as in you are si spon qui te timono fait grimace no la rue devant moun. If you want to let your kids twerk and all of that bullshit, leave it at fucking home. For those of you who need a translation, you're going to stop letting your kids do stupid shit in front of other people. Leave that shit at home. If you want your kids to do all of this nonsense, whatever, leave it at home. Leave it off the internet. There's predators out there. Why are y'all sexualizing y'all kids and then putting it on the internet? And then on top of that, making them social media accounts that they have access to. Unsupervised at that. Unsupervised. We're adults. I get dick pics all the time. I get niggas saying crazy things to me. I can imagine what the hell is in these children's inboxes. We got little boys and little girls out on the internet shaking their privates, and people think it's okay to retweet this a million times. It's not cute, especially when they're half naked. We out here retweeting, gyrating children, co-signing horrible parenting, co-signing legitimate pedophilia, because at this point, these pedos happy. They probably what? They shaking they shit watching this on the screen. And then a lot of these parents want to sit there like,
oh, privacy. Oh, I don't want to go through my kid's phone.
are you dumb? When your kid end up in a ditch, I don't want to hear no damn complaints. Because then it's going to be everybody else's fault. All the hashtags going to be on Twitter. Everyone's going to be like,
oh, well, these nasty old pedos and these white people, blah, 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 blah.
everybody want to blame everybody but themselves. Meanwhile, you want to sit here, preach, cry, bitch, and complain about police brutality, racism, and all of that, which is all important. I'm not saying it's not, but our kids are suffering. We can focus on multiple things at a time. However, I see the main focus is the election, police brutality, fucking discrimination and all of that, which again is important. But none of it ever even reflects on the fact that a lot of us need to take responsibility for what the fuck is happening at home. Meanwhile, your kid walking around depressed as hell because they got touched and no one wants to listen. Your kid's getting abused and used by your family friend. Your kid is being pimped out for views by one of your family members or whatever the case may be. And you don't know nothing about it. Your kid acting out, your kid got an attitude, your kid mad, your kid sad or whatever because they're bad, right? Because they got demons, right? Because they're just kids. Kids will be kids, right? How about you're ignoring what your kid needs? How about your kid literally probably went through something traumatic and you're not paying attention? How about your kid is probably being touched and you allowing this shit to happen? Because you're the one buying them clothes. You're the one letting them have an unsupervised social media account. You're the one literally dropping them off any and everywhere, anytime, so you could go party, fuck, smoke, drink. You're the one allowing them to go through all of this shit. But who's to blame? Everybody but you. The white people are to blame, the government's to blame, the devil's to blame, the side nigga to blame, the side bitch to blame, the husband's to blame, the baby daddy to blame, the baby mama to blame. Everybody's to blame but you. Why? We need to do better, y'all. We need to do better. Because at the end of the day, kids are not just kids. Kids become adults. They become like me and you. And when kids become damaged adults, we have more problems in society that we'll never be able to fix. And at that point, the Lord is going to destroy the world, just like Noah's Ark, and we're all going to die. I mean, hopefully that happens before I'm here, because honestly, I ain't got time for that shit. Like, hopefully this is my grandkids' problem. I'm telling you this right now, because child, the way the world is going at this point, whoa, child. These kids wearing these little crop tops and chokers and booty shorts. These kids having unsupervised social media accounts. That's all a recipe for disaster. Oh my God. I can't forget how a lot of y'all got our young boys out here throwing up gang signs, acting like future convicts of America. This is disturbing. There's no reason why I'm seeing little kids doing the crip walk, throwing up money and gang signs and doing whatever else, trying to be grown. Why do y'all think this is okay? Stop pimping out your kids for attention and views and let your kids be kids. You letting them throw money around like they even know what the value of $1 is. You putting them in designer drip, letting them throw up all types of gang signs, letting them curse and talk any type of way, letting them get up on the internet, acting like they grown, acting like who the fuck? Okay, acting like they ain't got no damn parents. I mean, apparently they don't. Because what are y'all doing to rectify this behavior? What? You sitting there ignoring the fact that you know a kid is being touched inappropriately or being abused is also a recipe for disaster. You sitting there listening to all of this trap, rap, and crap that we really shouldn't be listening to as adults, to be honest. But at least, you know what, that's for a whole nother video, okay? I really need to make a video about the detriment of hip-hop culture, especially on the Black community, but that's for a whole nother motherfucking conversation, okay? I'm talking about the fact that we expose our kids to too much nonsense. These kids are growing up way too fast, and it's absolutely not okay. There's no reason why kids should know these lyrics. And the sad part is, now that I think about it, when we were younger, we knew these types of songs as well. But the sad part is we didn't really know, most of us didn't really know what the songs were about. These kids know what the fuck these songs are about. Go ask a kid what WAP means. They know what that stuff is. We need to stop. Like, honestly, we really need to stop. And I know there's going to be people like, oh, well,
Kids will do what kids do. They're going to be exposed to it anyway.
absolutely. But at the end of the day, and you can look it up yourself, I might even leave some links down below. What you instill in your kid at home is what prevails all that goes on outside. If you instill something genuine within your kid, if you teach them respect, love, loyalty, self-respect, especially because I feel like we do not teach our kids self-respect at all. Like, I feel like that's just something that like most people kind of skip over. Like, we do not tell our kids that they're beautiful. We don't tell them that they're exceptional. We don't tell them that people may not like them because of this, but this is what they should think. Like, we don't tell them this shit. We just tell them, oh, don't let anyone touch you. And some people don't even fucking do that. Some people don't even do that. We just tell people, oh, if someone hit you, hit them back, beat their ass. That's probably the only thing we tell them about the outside world. Let's be real here. Let's be legitimately real. A lot of us are guilty, including myself, of not really instilling shit in the kids around us. And it's not even just you as a parent, you as an older sibling, even a younger sibling, you as an older cousin, a younger cousin, you in general. Anyone who spends so much time around kids should be able to instill something in them that can make them less susceptible to all the crap that goes on outside. It's absolutely ridiculous how many people can say that they have an abuse story. Better yet, let's do this right now. If you have an abuse story, okay, whether it's physical, mental, emotional, sexual, comment down below. I guarantee you, my comment section is going to be full of them. It's ridiculous how many people have these stories. You guys all are probably watching like, damn, I'm happy that didn't happen to me. I was one of those people too, until I realized booty tech, sexual assault. Catcalling, especially the way that these niggas be doing it in the hood, sexual assault. So before you sit there and think you high and mighty and you probably never went through shit, you probably have. Luckily, I never been like, penetrated or anything in that type of way. Thank God. But I know a lot of people who have. And it could have been prevented if the adults around them just paid fucking attention. Even though a lot of us can't even prevent a lot of this, just being a lending ear can help a kid, bro. Why do y'all think there's so many kids out here committing suicide? It's because we don't fucking listen, bro. We don't fucking listen. We are so wrapped up in a whole bunch of other shit, not focusing on multiple things. We need to do house cleaning as black people. Everybody want to be so concerned about what the white man doing, what the cops are doing, what this is doing. What are you doing? What is your cousin doing to your kid? What's your uncle doing to your little brother? That's what y'all need to be concerned about. Instead of sitting there trying to police everybody else's decisions, trying to get everybody to respect us when they never fucking will, we need to respect ourselves, respect our children, and take care of what the fuck is going on in our house. And until we do that, no one's gonna take us seriously. I live in Newark where there's a shooting every fucking day. Not too long ago, I believe, was it in Orange? There were 15, 14-year-olds that just got shot and killed over some dumb shit. I just need to understand, why is it okay for this to happen, but then when cops kill us, it's a problem? Not saying it's okay, obviously it's all wrong, but we really have a lot to talk about and a lot of cleaning up to do within our own communities before we go chanting, raving, and ranting about other shit. While you're out here ranting, raving, chanting, and wanting justice and all of this extra shit for external problems, the white people and other people in general are looking at the newspapers in our neighborhood seeing, oh damn, 6 niggas got shot yesterday, 3 of them were kids, 4 of them died. That's what they're seeing. They're seeing, oh damn, this girl was walking to church and she got raped in the hood. They're seeing, oh, McDonald's employee gets punched in the face over getting the wrong order in the hood. That's what they're seeing. So it's very counterproductive when we can't fix ourselves, but we out here marching and doing all of this extra shit and no one fucking cares. That's why they don't care. I know a lot of people want to act like, oh,
Well, things are changing.
you really think that having us in a couple motherfucking commercials, you really think giving us a couple of awards, do you really genuinely think throwing us on a motherfucking flyer and saying BLM, painting that shit on the NBA motherfucking court, painting BLM on the motherfucking street is them respecting us? No, it's to get us to shut the fuck up. That's what it's for. It's to get us to shut the fuck up. They don't fucking care. We don't even care ourselves. We don't care about ourselves. We don't respect ourselves. This is why this shit continues to happen. Why the hell have we been fighting for the same shit for over 500 years? Please explain this to me. Have you not noticed this? This is why I gave up on this type of shit, because at this point I'm annoyed. We've never stopped fighting for anything that our ancestors were fighting for. They made 10 times more advancements than us. I'll tell you that much. They definitely did. And we are still reaping the benefits of what they've done. So thank you, ancestors. Okay, from all the black countries in the world. However, we are fucking shit up. We are allowing so much crap that is beyond belief. It's very disappointing. That's why sometimes I can't even blame certain people for not even wanting to talk about this stuff. It's disheartening as hell because niggas refuse to research. Everybody want to take shit from fucking Twitter. Everything on Twitter is church. Everything on Twitter is real. It's true. Everybody got a Twitter doctorate, but nobody wants to actually go on Google and find a legit research-based article. The media is playing y'all. Y'all letting the media educate you. They not telling you nothing. They only care about their views. That's why their titles look the way they do. To rope you in. To pit us against one another. And at this point in 2020, if you can't see that, something is genuinely wrong. So until y'all get that together, I'll be sitting here waiting. And that, my friends, is when I will join any new age, fake ass, ridiculous, non-existent movement to chant and rant and bitch about shit that's being done to us that we know damn well we really don't even care about. We don't. A lot of us only care about what goes on for our best interest. If we can't make a tweet about it, if we can't go make a photo op about it for Instagram, we don't give a fuck. That's why election's over. Where the fuck is Black Lives Matter? I haven't seen that one Black Lives Matter post. I don't see no more posts for awareness of police brutality, because the only time Black Lives Matter comes up is when? During the motherfucking election. Look it up. Pay attention. This is fucking ridiculous at this point. We are a joke. And it's not a funny joke. Everybody want to say we in the civil rights movement. We need to fight for this. We need to fight for that. Who's fighting for the kids though? Anyone? Anyone? I think not.